Dear students, today we'll see the fifth part of MCQs on the subject FEEE. So these MCQs will be on the unit 1, that is electrical safety, and this is the fifth part of it. So let's start with the question. The first question: the effects of an electrical shock on the body depends upon all of the following except. The options are option A, a current, option B, path, option C, duration, and option D, body weight. So if you see all these options, it is very obvious to know that the effect of electric shock on human body depends on the amount of current flowing through the body. It also depends on the path the current travels through the body. It also depends on the duration of contact with the electric source, because with each second the effect of electric shock intensifies, and therefore the time of flow also matters. Therefore, looking at these options, option A, B and C, that is a current, path and a duration, are one on which the electric shock, the effects of electric shock on human body depends. Whereas the fourth option, that is option D, body weight, it is not a factor on which the electric shock on the body depends on. So therefore the correct answer is option D, body weight. The effects of an electric shock on the body depend on factors such as the current, path and duration of the shock. Body weight, however, is not a significant factor in determining the effects of an electrical shock. Therefore, option D is the right answer. So here, the effects of an electrical shock on the body depends upon all the following except. So here, the option D, that is body weight, is the factor on which the effect of an electric shock on human body does not depend. Then we'll go to the next question. What is smothering in extinguishing of fire? And the options are option A, adding the fuel element to the fire, option B, removing the fuel element from the fire, option C, using of water to lower the temperature, and option D, isolating the fire from the supply of oxygen. Now, when we studied the smothering effect in extinguishing of fire, we had studied the a concept in which, so isolating the fire from the supply of oxygen. So here option D will be the right answer. So here we can see smothering in the context of extinguishing a fire involves isolating the fire from its supply of oxygen. Oxygen is one of the essential elements for a combustion, and by removing or limiting the availability of oxygen, the fire cannot sustain itself. This method is effective in suppressing fires, and it is commonly achieved through the use of fire extinguisher, blankets, or other materials that can block the flow of oxygen to the fire. Therefore, option D is the right answer. So here we can see what is smothering in extinguishing of fire. It is option D, isolating the fire from the supply of oxygen. Then we'll go to the next question. What is the main purpose? What is the main purpose of earthing? The options are provide path for leakage current, option B, provide electric shock safety, option C, both A and B, and option D, none of the above. So if you remember, the main purpose of earthing was to provide path for the leakage current, and therefore we will be avoiding the electric shock. So it will also provide electric shock safety. So option A and B both are correct. So option C is the right answer. So here explanation, we can say that earthing protects people from electric shock by providing a path for leakage current to flow to the earth. Therefore, what is the main purpose of earthing? So both options A and B are the answers. So option C will be the right answer, both A and B. Then we'll go to the next question. Which of the following is or are the methods of earthing? So options are option A, plate earthing, option B, strip earthing, option C, pipe earthing, option D, all of the above. So when we remember the methods which we have studied for earthing, so plate earthing, strip earthing and pipe earthing are all the methods of earthing. So here the option D will be the right answer, all of the above. So here we can see option D is the right answer, where we say that all of the above mentioned methods are different methods of earthing. Let's see the next question. The advantage of neutral earthing is option A, freedom from persistent arcing grounds, option B, Over voltages due to lightning can be discharged to earth. Option C, simplified design earth fault protection. And option D, all of the above. So if you see these options, option A, B and C are all advantages of neutral earthing. So the right answer over here is option D, all of the above. So we'll see the explanation for this. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Neutral earthing offers several advantages, and all the options mentioned are correct. Option A, that is freedom from persistent arcing grounds. Neutral earthing helps in preventing persistent arcing grounds, which can be dangerous and lead to equipment damage. Option B, over voltages due to lightning can be discharged to earth. A neutral earthing provides a path for the discharge of overvoltages, such as those induced by lightning, to the earth. This helps in protecting electrical equipment from damage. Option C, simplified design earth fault protection. A neutral earthing simplifies the design of earth fault protection systems, making it easier to detect and respond to faults in the system. Therefore, the correct answer is option D, all of the above. So here we can see the advantage of neutral earthing is all the first three options. So option D will be the right answer, all of the above. Then we'll go to the next question. Materials used in plate earthing are. Options are option A, wood, coal, option B, salt, earthing plate, option C, both A and B options, and option D, none of the above. So if you remember, in a plate earthing, we used wood, coal, salt and earthing plate. So here option C will be the right answer, both A and B. So here we can see the explanation. The correct option answer is option C, both A and B. In plate earthing, materials like wood coal, that is a charcoal, and salt are commonly used. A charcoal helps improve the conductivity of the soil around the earthing plate, and salt is also used to enhance the conductivity of the earth electrode. So here option C, that is both the options A and B are the right answer. So option C is the right answer here, where it says that both A, that is wood and coal, and B, salt earthing plate are the right answers. So materials used in plate earthing are both the options which is given in A and B. So option C is the right answer, both A and B. Then we'll go to the next question. In house wiring, black and green wires indicate. Option A says earth and neutral respectively. Option B says phase and neutral respectively. Option C says phase and earth respectively. And option D says neutral and earth respectively. So if you see the color coding used in India, it says that black is for neutral and green is for the earth. So option D will be the right answer here. So we'll see the explanation. Different countries use different color codes to distinguish between the three main wiring components of an electrical circuit, that is live wire, neutral wire and earth wire. For example, in India, red is used for the live conductor, black for the neutral wire and green for the protective earth or ground wire. So option D, that is neutral and earth respectively, will be the right answer. So here in house wiring, black and green wire indicates. Option D is the right answer, where the black indicates neutral and green indicates earth. So a black wire indicates the neutral and green wire indicates the earth. Then we'll go to the next question. Inside the earth pit, the earthing electrode should be placed. Options are option A, vertical, option B, horizontal, option C, inclined at 45 degree, option D, inclined at any angle other than 45 degree. So if you remember the earth pit, the earthing electrode, inside the earth pit, the earthing electrode should be placed vertical. So option A is the right answer. So here you can see the explanation. The earthing electrode inside the earth pit is typically placed vertically. This is a common practice for creating an effective electrical connection with the ground. The vertical placement allows for better conductivity and dissipation of electrical energy into the ground. So the correct answer is option A, vertical. So here we can see inside the earth pit, the earthing electrode should be placed. Option A, vertical is the right answer. Then we'll go to the next question. when a conductor is buried in the earth for an electrical earthing system, it is known as option A is earth electrode, option B is a conductor burying, option C is a conductor earthing, option D is none of the above options. So here option A is the right answer, that is earth electrode. So when a conductor is buried in the earth for an electrical earthing system, it is known as earth electrode. Therefore, the correct answer is option A, earth electrode. So here we can see option A, earth electrode is the right answer. Then we'll go to the next question. The earthing wire should have option A, high resistance, option B, medium resistance, option C, negligible resistance, and option D, any of the above. So here, if we remember, the earthing wire is for the excess current to pass through, that is the leakage current to pass through. So therefore, if the current has to pass through a wire, the wire should have negligible resistance. So option C will be the right answer here, negligible resistance. So here we can see the explanation. The earthing wire should ideally have negligible resistance. The purpose of earthing is to provide a low resistance path for fault currents to safely dissipate into the ground. Lower resistance ensures that a fault current can easily flow through the earthing system, preventing the buildup of excessive voltage in the electrical system. So the correct option is option C, that is negligible resistance. So here we can see the earthing wire should have, option C is the right answer, negligible resistance.